and your adjusting dial is located here on the bottom. It's kind of a pain, I mean, but like most pistols, that's where the hop-up adjuster is. So your blowback assembly, pretty standard stuff again, metal housing. It's pretty much a standard WE pistol as far as the internals are concerned. I mean, it's really nothing too new or groundbreaking inside the gun, but it gets the job done, and it has actually really good blowback effect. It's one of the better, recoiling gas blowback pistols that I've used. One of the other things that I really like about it is the trigger pull. The cock, let's see, has the safety trigger. Those will be hard to demonstrate, but if you hold it just from the sides, try to pull it back, it will not go back. You have to actually be pulling the trigger all the way, which clears this little hump, allows it to shoot. So you have a short take up, crisp break. It's again, very crisp trigger action. On follow-up shots, your reset is about there, so you got about a third of an inch that you got to move it, and then you can fire again. Really great trigger on this thing. Overall, I mean, I really like the design. It's super comfortable. With the different back straps, you're able to interchange it and make it, fit for you. For a gun that costs $100, it is great. And the nice part is that it's able to fit in Smith & Wesson M&P real steel holsters. Like I said, my everyday carry is a Smith & Wesson SD40. And the holster that I use for it, it's an M&P or S&D holster, and it works really well. In fact, we could take a quick look at the two side by side. Okay, and take just a quick look at these two pistols. Obviously, this is not an M&P, it's an SD40, specifically the VE edition, which is their cheap version. It's called the Value Edition. I've made some tweaks to mine. I've added night sights to it, some tritium sights on it for night use, and then I've done a trigger job on it, replaced the trigger springs, got the pull down a lot. But the nice part is that a lot of the layout of the gun is the same. The SD40 is a lot more Glock based in its design. It has the Glock style disassembly catch, and it doesn't have as high of a grip angle as the M&P does, but absolutely your general size and weight between these things, the trigger assembly where your magazine releases, I mean, it makes this pistol a fantastic training pistol if you carry an SD, which is one of the main reasons why I went with the Toucan. Obviously, there are some differences with trigger pull. The weight is actually very similar. Fully loaded, the Toucan comes in at about 1.5 pounds, about 1 pound, 8 ounces, whereas the real pistol, fully loaded, is about 1 pound, 12 ounces. I mean, it's about 4 ounce difference. It's not bad. It's certainly valid for training purposes. So now that we've taken a closer look at the gun and some of the various features, let's talk about performance info. As I mentioned before, the gun shoots about 320 feet per second. I get about 1.5 loads of BBs out of each gas fill if I take my time. If I just plow through, just pop, going through draining the magazine, it'll still generally lock back on empty. And I'm still testing probably about 60 to 65 degree Fahrenheit temperatures. It's not too warm here yet. Range, you're going to want to put it out to about 100 feet. That's where I'm comfortable shooting Echo 1.25 gram BBs. But overall, as a sidearm, the thing works great. It looks great. Let's go ahead and take a look at, let's talk a little bit more about my review process and where to find out more about this gun and where to purchase it. All right, now that we've taken a closer look at this pistol, some of its features, just want to go over a couple of things. First off, many thanks to Evike.com for their continued support of our review program, both on Airsoft Retreat and at BooliganAirsoft.com. And be sure to check out the review of this gun that I've written. I don't do video reviews. I don't count or qualify these as video reviews. These are overviews. These show you the basic features, some of the stuff that's a little bit harder to display in a written review. Written reviews, those are my babies. That's what I do. So for full information on this gun or any gun that you see a video of mine on, be sure to check out the written review on Airsoft Retreat or BooliganAirsoft.com. And as always, thanks for watching.